hope you're well. It'll take some time for the message to get out that I'm live, usually a minute or so. But we see. But first, we put some light on the subject. And there we have a little bit of light. Enough for now. We'll do the Lord's Prayer very shortly. And then everyone can get on with their day or their night. I'm not going to be on long at all. I am kind of busy. Someone needs me. And, well, the Archangel Michael has to help sometimes. So I'm here to help you. And then I'll go and help the person I need. Hello, Nick. How are you going? Hope you are well. Been crazy. That's all I have to say about that. It's been terribly crazy. Fair bit I have to catch up on. Yeah, that's good. Good. That's good. Because I was starting to worry about you, Nick. You was the only one I really hadn't heard from since all the fucking bullshit. But anyway, I know you're good. That's good that you're good. Terrible. Terrible situation. But I've been stuck. Can't go live, mate. Wow, you okay? Okay, yes, alright. You've been stuck. I understand. I understand that. Yes, since she got struck, everyone else has been a target. I understand that. Yeah, I understand. I understand. I can understand what's happening. No, needless to say who it was. We know who it was. So, it just doesn't stop. It got attacked by one person and it took it all out on us. And it seems like it's impervious. Yes, crazy, isn't it? Crazy, crazy. But she'll be dealt with soon enough. The time is coming. Everything that she's saying, if you're smart enough, we'll take that, we'll use that against her. It's like in a court of law. The thing about that one, she gives us enough rope to hang her own self. We don't really have to do anything. The nudge, the push. It does it all in its own mind, that one. Yes, it does. But, there you go, Nick. There's something. On a bit of a theory here. She's from Canada. Well, my sister's from Canada. And I know a few other people that are online that come from Canada. They all seem to have that same attitude that whatever comes out of their mouth is fucking 100% real. Can't be taken as fucking they can't admit when they are wrong. I wonder if it's a cultural thing. I'm starting to wonder about that one. I have the same problems with all the people from Canada I know. It's a bit hard to get them to change their mind on anything. It's their culture, I believe. Might not be something, maybe, well, could be ADHD. Because my daughter is similar to that, and she suffers from ADHD. It's very similar traits to my sister, and very similar traits to Maggie. Oh, different things, but they just, they can't be told. And everything that comes out of their mouth, they can't have it that is not wrong. Because to them, it seems so right. So, something going on there, a bit more than what we think. But I also believe that she just totally likes it too. There's that factor too. You know what I mean? I think she likes being nasty. I think she actually likes being like that. She seems quite happy to be like that. You'd think it would change after getting struck, that it would actually change. No, come back and come back with a vengeance. Struck this one, struck you. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why she took those days off, so she can sit back and read and study what all this bloody copyright stuff is. So she's been studying. So she's been preparing. She was preparing for this. This has been all prepared. That's why she managed to strike you so much. She's probably been trying to strike us forever, and hasn't quite managed to do it most of the times. And then when she found out how Danny done her, she said, "Oh, this is good. I'll investigate this. Take 2 days to read up on it, and then she come back with vengeance, took everyone out." It's not silly to understand it that way. She's a very devious person, so when she says, I don't know, to me, I just laugh at that one, because I know how smart she is. The same with my sister. She tries to pull that stunt on me. I say, I know how smart you are, so you better stop that nonsense. Same with my daughter. That's what it's like dealing with a 13-year-old girl that's got ADHD. Can't be told what to do. Can't be told. I should bring her out. She's only just gone to bed. I'll bring her out. She's probably still talking in the room. She's supposed to be asleep at 9 o'clock. Yeah, that's that type of kid. It's like she doesn't like taking the ADHD medication. You don't know? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of reckon like it's a little bit of something that underlying. And, well, she struck me because she thinks I'm a supporter. Well, that's the thing. You know what I mean? This is the thing. Yeah, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. You support how you support. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're there, and yeah, sure, it's crazy. Sometimes you're there, and sometimes you're not. It's like when you first was there. You was there most of the time. It was Nick, hey, everywhere you going, Nick? And then all of a sudden, bang, you disappeared for a while. And that's when I found out about all this stuff going on, and I became more involved, I guess, other than just being in the chat all the time. I don't follow it all around. I can't do that, Nick. That's not me. That's you guys. That's better off suited for you guys to do that one. Finding out, I can't sit into a chat and read through someone's chat looking at all the bad guys, and I just can't do that. Come on, man. I find out my own little way as I do. I don't have to look into it as much as everyone else. I get the gist. I'm pretty smart. I click on pretty quickly. But there was a terrible situation. Like you're trying to moderate the chat, and everyone in the chat is supposed to be your friend. You don't know. I know you're supposed to look after the channel, which I was trying to do. But I'm also at the loggerheads too, that after people there, well, they go to the other channels I do. And how am I going to just, it was a shit sandwich. But it's done now. It's done. That part of the family part is done. We have to look behind us now. Now we have a look at this blackout. Because while that was happening, she pushed all these attacks on us. So while we was having a little bit of a civil war, she fucking took the advantage. You know what I'm saying? She sat back for 2 days laughing and reading up on shit. And then she come back and she got us. Fair and square. She's a fucking strong player. She's a mean asshole, but she's a strong player. I have to give it credit where it's credit due. You know what I mean? I have to give it credit where it's credit due. It makes us angry. I'm angry that you're being struck. I'm angry that Gordon got struck. I'm angry that every time that girl struck someone, because she should be struck. So I was overjoyed it wouldn't happen to her. It wasn't long enough. She obviously behind the way around, or she asked Danny to, come on, Danny. Really, what's happening behind the scenes? She really is crying like that. But she's going, please, Danny, please. Please, I can't eat. Yeah, well, what do we know? Too much intrigue around her. Got liars like her. You got Plato who won't come up. This, that, too much conjecture. I step back from that. When I look at when it's like that, Nick, I know you do too, if you're still there. When you see it like that, you know there's fucking something fishy going on. Normal way, it shouldn't be like that. Normal people would not like that. That's too underhanded, too fishy, too scammy. And the moment that come out that he was a liar, I just confirmed all my beliefs. And everything I just said. People can give people a second chance if they want. I don't care about that. But I seen the first time what it's all about, so I'm not going to go anywhere near that. I could see a scam a mile away, unfortunately, for the scammers, but not for me. Well, let's get this Lord's Prayer on, eh? Hopefully that might give us a bit of light to guide us through. Oh, there we go. We'll get a bit more echo going, have it more ethereal. I like it like this. Here we go. Oh, Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace. Amen. And there we go. I was holding that back. My goodness, that was hard. But we got through it. And as simple as that. A little bit of God in everyone's day. Whether people believes in him and wants that religious stuff. Unfortunately, we're going to have God with us all the way through. Yes. He sure is crazy, right? Oh, yes. Yeah, I don't like the messy stuff. It's this. Well, all I can say is that little phalanx that you created, Nick. You was the one that created that little phalanx of the combining of the two families. The two sides of good. But as a phalanx, when one clink comes out, the whole thing shatters. So it shattered pretty quickly. That's why it shattered pretty quickly. And basically, well, we had an underlying thing anyway. We was overlooking the fact that there were certain factors that no one else could do that, and we were the first ones starting to do something like that. Because usually when people do that, they get ousted and all kinds of shit and asked to pick sides. And we had overcome that. We just overlooked that fucking part and just got on with the job. And we was actually all progressing together. Right? We was actually going somewhere. It actually was really working. Still had the underlying thing there, but it was really working. But because of that underlying thing, it only took that little fraction of the phalanx to break, and it just fucking shattered. And now we're back to square one, man. Now we just worry about this fucking black hole. And I'm actually glad, because everyone had a little bit of a dig, and they fucking stopped. Right? That's really good. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign that we're still willing to compromise in some sort of fashion. And that's hard to do. We might not ever get it back like we had it, but at least we can all have dignity and integrity. And we get on to the real bad guys, like the Black Owl, striking everyone. Like I said, why we had that little bit of a thing. Well, fucking capitalization, man. She fucking laughed at that one, I guarantee you. Terrible. Terrible. But, well, you get that. I could pick a side, I could judge it straight out, straight away. You could too, Nick, but, you know, is it really worth it? No, says I. I says, we just forget about that little incident and fucking move on. Deal with this other fucking asshole on bloody YouTube. The Black Owl. Oh yes, I'm going to keep saying it, I'm going to keep saying it, I'm going to keep saying about her. And she can't strike me because I don't put any of her fucking content up. I can mention her name if I really want to, as long as I don't threaten it in a physical manner, because I've learned that is wrong. Well, I could do this disclaimer that stops anyone recording this unless they ask me, but I just never know. I'll let this one slide. We haven't had many of these guys come in. I get them come in every now and then in my chats, in my shorts and that, say little stupid things. Then I look into who they are, Nick, and they're fucking kids. Surely, come on now. Anyway, wow. Some of them has got nothing operational on the channel. Some of them, well, they've mainly got those roadblocks and stuff like that. So I know that they watch my anime. When I go into their channel, I say, this looks like a 14-year-old kid, being a troll. And that's what you'll find about. There's a good percentage, a good 20% of the trolls and people that we get come in are fucking under 18. As strange as that is. I like these people come in, they have their opinions, and then when you check where they come from, and now they'd like join 7 days ago and stuff like this, you say, oh, you know everything, pretty opinionated in the situation if you've only been on YouTube for 7 days. You know what I'm saying? And ever since I've been actually have been a supporter and have been a moderator for Jagger Right, because I got no shame admitting that, because I am. Oh, yeah. My channel's got the whole lot of shit. Without a doubt, I've got my share of the shit. They like to alienate me away from it too, so she's fucking out there on herself. At the end of the day, that's the way I look at it. Some people make mistakes, but I said I'll support it to the end, so I'm going to do that. It's like Gordon. I said I'll support her too, so I'm going to do that. No one can tell me any different, except that guy up there. And maybe my ADHD daughter in the room. Because she who must be obeyed. See, I'm placed knowing my age now. These guys, they won't even know who Rumpole of the Bailey is. My goodness. And his wife, she who must be obeyed. Ronnie Barker, he was a very good comedian, that guy. I liked him. I liked him a lot, and he's comedian, and he's comedy. Very funny man. So, the black cow, eh? What are we going to do about her? Well, I just keep doing what I do. Till I'm asked to stop. That's all they can ask me to do. Can't really strike me. You haven't done anything bad. Everything in it's true. So, we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes I think they might be just too afraid of me. That's one thing I think about her. I think I batshit frightened that one. I really do. I really think I frightened her. Feel a bit bad about that, but, well, a bit justified now, the way she's carrying on. Terrible. Terrible. Terrible to be so vindictive, to have so much hate, and at the end of the day, it all reverts back to fucking Jaguar. So, she's bent on that one thing. Bent on that one thing. Crazy. What a crazy world. What the crazy world. I look at it how Gordon's got her channel. And if you take out all the bullshit, she's actually got some fucking good content. All her things are not based. We end up talking about everyone, of course, because that's just what we get. We're annoyed by it. So it's always going to revert back to those. And sometimes it gets influenced by the chat, as the chat is very influencing. And it is. But most of the time, singing, music, talking about all the different subjects, trying to get everyone's point of view and everyone's knowledge, trying to be civil, trying to understand. I mean, it's working. A lot of it still reverts back to what's happening on this YouTube between the factions and alliances and all that's going on. That can't be helped. The chat wants that. Like she said, I like it how she said it. Do I run my content the way I want to do it, or do I just do fucking magic all day and get fucking 500 people to watch me all the time? You know what I'm saying? I understand that in the full sense. If you really want to monetize your channel and do that and be part of that, yes, go ahead. But, she provides something over there is fucking, it's actually fun. Have a bit of fun, bit of sing-along, a bit of education, even game nights. I haven't had, that's the first game night I had on YouTube was on her channel. No, quiz night. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, with Jaguar, well, they're bringing the God back into it. They've got the education with the books. Maddie don't have that shit. None of these other content creators really got that. You know what I mean? She does just not just does what now is bullshit. She cuts away from a lot of that. And when it comes to the Black Owl, well, she might reference her, but she never done anything against her. That's what's pissed this Black Owl off to no end. That all this stuff that she's done, and Jaguar's just basically looked a little bit and turned away again. And that fucking made her pissed right off. Off to the max. I guarantee you, that's why the fucking will come out the next day and there'll be 6 lives already pre-done. Jaguar this, Jaguar that, Jaguar this, Jaguar that, Jaguar this. No, fucking what? This woman is going fucking nuts. Literally, sorry. Archangel Michael shouldn't be swearing like he is, but that woman is literally going bloody nuts. That's infatuated. That's infatuated. I'm not gonna, you know how many, we can go back and count how many lives that she's done with the heading title, Life After Jaguar Right. Well, looks like she can't get over fucking Life After Jaguar Right. She was with her all but fucking 5 minutes. 5 minutes. In the big mix of things. And thinks and knows it's in and out. Oh, she's a silly woman. She's a silly woman indeed. But you get that. You get that in the biggest mix. Yeah, well. So I hope everyone is good. I hope everyone is going to be good. I'm glad that Jews have kept back a little bit instead of attacking each other over that other incident. I'm very happy with the family of that. We'll see how I have to go yet. When I go into those chats, we'll see what people have to say. Because it'll be the influence of the chat that will run me down. The people I moderate for, it's up to them to believe in their mind and their heart what I'm all about. If they know I'm true, they'll just let it slide, as they have done. If they have a problem with it, they'll tell me. I'm sure of that. But there should be no problem. Because I inherently haven't done anything wrong at all. And same as you, Nick. What we had was a little bit of ability to jump into different chats, which we kind of knew. They don't really kind of like each other. Or not so much don't really like each other, there's just some sort of disagreement. That they just don't work. But we was going back and forth. And then we brought Auntie Lee into the same situation. And we was becoming good moderators. That's what a moderator is supposed to be, trying to moderate it all. Treat everyone fairly, regardless of what their beliefs or things are. Of course, sometimes we will step back when we truly don't believe what they're talking about. That's a given. That's a given. We're not just fucking robots. We have our own opinion. But, just how it was. Just how it is, I guess. accept us how we are or they don't. And I don't know why they keep so West. Yes, you supported people. But they reckon you can't. The way they're carrying on about you, Nick, is like this. You're like me. Like we get called fanatics for some reason. Oh, that fanatic Nick and that fanatic Michael. And what the fuck? Why are we got to be? Why are us Australians going to be the fanatics? This is crazy, crazy. But me and you, we're fanatics. You know, when they say that, Nick, it's because we can't be turned. Right? When we got our mindset on supporting someone, we can't fucking be turned off that. That's what's fanatical about us. They can't come to us and offer us a check to fucking do someone in the back. Because we would think about that and think, we need the money. I could do with it. It's very tasty, but we kind of wouldn't do it because it's immorally wrong. You know? We can see through that bullshit. And that's what that is. We become fanatical. When you become a fanatic, it's because you can't be changed. You can't. No one can sway you in what you're doing. No one controls you, so you become fanatical. It's funny that. The moment you step out on your own and do your own thing, that's different from the sides. Well, you become a fanatic. Same as thing happened to Tesla. Same thing happened to Rudolf Steiner. They're responsible for your education and all your technology. Yet once they start talking about doing it for free and helping people for real, instead of control factor, well, they fucking become fanatics. Or you're not thinking even a good or a bad way. You're fucking sitting in the middle. We don't like that. You're a fanatic. Fanatical in your thinking. Can't be swayed. Good. Fuck them. That's what they want to think. Good. I like it. I'll accept that. I'll accept that one bit. Or we could go another way. Like in the bikie world, me and you would be classed as a rogue. They wouldn't fuck with us. See, a real biking's code actually has a code. They don't fuck with the common man. Because that's automatically police. Okay? They don't mess with rogues. See, what a rogue would do, a rogue will find out when they got their next run. Right? When they got 40 or 50 of them on the bikes going for the run. And a rogue will go out and hire a black four-wheel drive, wait around the corner, and come at them at about 140 kilometers an hour and fucking go through the whole lot. Till about fucking 20 of them. That's what a rogue does. And they can't afford that. They can't afford to mess around with someone. When they put him on the road, or put me and you or us on the road, they can't afford that because we could just come at him any time, take him out like that. See, a rogue is unpredictable. You don't know what a rogue's going to do when they come across the bikies. They usually steer away from him unless they know they can get him. That's a fact. In fact, you'll find the rogues always invited along sometimes. Just so they know they don't have this man that can be crazy or this woman that can be crazy come flying at him with a truck on the next run. It's funny that. That's funny, that one. Oh, I had my dealings with them, not as an association being with them. No, I'm not going to join no gang. I'm better off on my own. Stand on your own 2 feet. You're going to be a part of a gang, well, that automatically means you're weak. You need all this backup because you can't stand your own 2 ground. Can't stand it. No, you got to stand your own ground as a man. Anyone that joins a gang, I don't class them as men. They're gangsters, that's it. Nothing more. Rely on, all these people to back them up because they can't fight. Like to have a mouth. Like a big team to back them up. Similar to what happens on YouTube, I guess. YouTube streets is very much like the real streets. It is now. Very much like it. Terrible. Terrible, but it gives us an idea of what it's like out in the community. See the way she's treating us, Maggie. There's a lot of millions of Maggies out in Australia doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You got that thinking all over the world like that. It's a self-centered thinking, selfish thinking. That's what has happened. We've come across an identity of self. It's all about identity now, and identity is all about yourself. Right? So it's a fucking whole lot, one big selfish boot. I can do what I want. Well, you can't do what you want. In the physical around you. In your day, you might be able to, but you're still bound by laws, parameters, and jurisdictions. So you fucking can't do what you want. You're subject to the government's laws. They got a whole police force to make sure that you don't do what you want to fucking do. Right? We're subject to laws, and we're also subject to what I call moral laws. They might not be written down. They might not be part of the law book, which a lot of people like to quote and like to do. But just like when you get pulled up by the copper, he can let you off, and have some human compassion. He doesn't always have to fucking book you. He can give you a warning. But because they work for the government and they want the collateral, they don't give a fuck about the humanity, they fine you. That's how humans are. Like fucking coppers. You all think that you're police. You all think you can judge. You all think you can do whatever the fuck you want without any compensation. A lot of people think that comes out this one here is fucking 100% self-centered. When you've got a fucking planet full of 9 billion self-centered people, well, it's not 9 billion. Because there's people that don't think like us over there running away from bombs right now. That don't live nothing like us. No, they talk about that other Mike going to the Philippines. They live fucking nothing like us. Totally different. In fact, what we had people getting shot, getting murdered. Australians getting murdered over in Bali. Climbing in the window, shooting them, unaliving them. See, that's another thing. Why won't YouTube allow us to use those proper words? Like murder, because it's an actual proper word. Made up to mean something. Like killing, which is a proper word, made up to mean something. No, we gotta use fucking stupid words like unalive and allegedly and all this type of crap to protect one's ass from what? From the truth? See, you don't need to say any of that. If you speak the truth. If you speak the truth, they'll never strike your channel. Right? And that's not saying that you're not speaking the truth. That means that when you had that Black House content on there, any of her content, stop doing it. Stop giving her the opportunity to fucking strike you guys. I know it's going to be hard. I know people want the visual aspect. They want that professional thing. But you see me doing that shit? I mean, I might not get the views and the likes and everything. Well, come on now. That's not part of it. People don't like fucking religion. People don't like the truth. People don't like reality. People don't like it like I'm going to put it, because I'm going to put it straight to the point, right to the core. We're not going to mess around with all the bullshit. People don't like the reality. They want the fanfare. Proof's in my pudding. Go into my shorts. Oh, my fanfare shorts. They've got some nice couple of views. The one I had about the war, all those kids dying in the bombs, it's got nothing. People don't want to watch that. Now, they don't want to watch the reality ones, even though it's still a cartoon. They don't want to see the reality. They want the fucking fanfare. They want the bullshit. They want the arguing. They want that. You all want it. I got it in my pocket. You really want it. We can start it right off. Then you can really be arguing and kicking up on the street without this, because this won't exist. This will shut down within 2 weeks of me starting. All your fucking electricity, the whole lot. Because I'll go for them ones first. Right? So no one can fucking operate them. Then that shuts down. And I've got arrested just running around. You think how I'm going to fucking do things? I keep telling people, I'm here for a mission. Not something I like to do. Not something that a lot of people are going to believe. But I'm just like fucking Jaguar. I got a fucking receipt from the government that says that they know exactly what I'm talking about, and what I'm telling you is exactly true. Right? Simple as that. I even said I was chasing a big giant fucking lizard dragon thing out there, and if they thought I was crazy, I wouldn't even be talking to you. I'd be locked up. They wouldn't have even acknowledged me. But I got that as nonetheless, straight from the fucking Prime Minister's office. No, that's it. And it's like her Freedom Award. That's something that's got given by the president, an official fucking thing, something you had to be on the list for. She was on that list during the Biden and the Kamala years. She's got to be on that list for a little while before they pull you up. So she should have been given it back when they was in fucking power. But they just looked at, oh, she's no good for our campaign, fuck her off. So she sat on that list there waiting for her to get her award until Trump got elected. People need to wake up. Look at the reality. You know what I mean? Have a look at fucking things and how they really operate and how they're really going. Why do I support Jaguar Wright? Well, fucking none of us spend $1,000 a week for fucking security. None of us had Cat Williams turn around and say, I'm passing on the fucking receipt book to this woman here. There you go, Jag. But he's a fucking god. Everything that comes out of his mouth is fucking 100%. No one fucking talks about him. Yet he passed the torch on, the truth torch on to Jaguar Wright. Then he had to disappear. Why? Because he's fucking going in there talking. He's got fucking bulletproof vests on. Protective custody. Part of the fucking deal. Well, don't just watch the fucking news. Him getting out of big black vehicles all fucking breasted, suited up so he don't get shot. Haven't heard much of him? Have you? But you was to have him as the fucking God, the beard, the old Messiah fucking knows all. But you won't have the one he passed the torch on to. You won't listen to that one. You won't compute that fucking one. Yes, like me, everyone makes mistakes. So does Jaguar. Right? But when she's coming talking about this stuff, she's not. She might make mistakes when coming to deal with people. That's a given. Everyone does. But you've got to look at the bigger picture. We're all sitting here fucking carrying on about some fucking stupid woman over in Canada that fucking is annoying, basically. Is a turd that needs to be flushed. Like I said, none of us fucking got the life she lives. None of us got people trying to unalive us. None of us have got a CIA agent right across the fucking road with a camera in the fucking window watching you. And I'll tell you why he's a CIA agent. Because what type of man like that puts a camera in the window, drives a soccer mom fucking van? Yeah. Right? And there's a man like that. That looks a bit Freemasony. Or an Italian hitman. And then she's got pictures of him, the same one, following her in the background when she's driving around. Who do you think that is? Who's got the juice for that? Well, it's too sophisticated for fucking Jay-Z, because they would have just went in and went bang and be done with it. That's CIA. They're watching her. Not only are they watching her, they're watching who is coming around her. Right? That's what that is. That's why he's got a soccer mom fucking car. Oh, it's called investigation. No, I don't fucking watch epoxy movies and I actually live the real world. I see the real things. I can tell you the real things. And if you want to take it any other way, well, then you're fucking stupid. Because I know a lot more than what you'll ever know. Something I'll never tell anybody. And that's a fact. See, I know what's going on for real. I can see beyond all this bullshit. I know who the big bosses are. The big bosses. Big ones. The big boys. We don't see any of them. But I know which ones are operating and who are they operating for and who works for them. I've been sitting back very quietly. Like I said, you go and ask that Danny. All the power that she's got. Check this Archangel Michael out for us. When she comes back and says he's a fucking ghost, I can just get basic information, can't get anything more on him. And you'll start to realize. It's a bigger game than what we've got here on YouTube. Okay? But none of us have got the fucking CIA across the road hastening us out. None of us got to pay $1,000 a week to fucking have security. None of us. Not one of us. All of us together don't even fucking pay that much for security. So when people start to work that one out, they'll wonder why I support her. As simple as that. No, it's that simple. But like I said, everyone makes mistakes. Even Jag, you're right. Even the Archangel Michael. As you know, Nick, you put me straight up when I make mistakes. Straight away. And I have to. Because I have to live up to my name. I have to be the protector for everyone. I have to learn that as a man. If I was allowed to be the angel, well, we wouldn't be talking at all. I'd just be fucking having you running around. Do the job, get it done. Without the bat of an eye. One thing with angels, guys. We're not self-centered. We're self-controlled. We only see things in black and white. You see things in colors. We don't. Good or evil. There's no in-between. You humans have an in-between. As a man now, I have to understand what this in-between is. But if I was allowed to function fully like the angel, without any recompensance as a man, well, I see things in black and white. Good and evil, that's it. And I would not be swayed on the matter. That's what the angels are. That's how we think. Why do you think Satan will not be swayed on being evil and try to topple his father? He won't be swayed on it. He can't be turned. The Father hopes that he can. It's like I keep telling people, regardless of how evil he is, what's been said about him, he's still the first son of God. And God doesn't want his son to fall. In the end, he wants his son to actually do the right move and redeem himself. And we fucking hard, because we fucking, like I said, we black and white. Once we get focused on something, we don't fucking change our mind. And that's why he made sure I was going to be focused on him, so I don't change my mind about fucking not protecting him. That's just how it runs. That's how angels really are. When they talk about this bullshit and they got the harmony music in the background and all that, no, fucking no, we're not like that. We're not all giving and carrying and fucking come and kiss your bum and fucking get rid of all your bruises and, come on, guys. You're being suckered in so they can pull out that fucking tray and you can fill a cunt up full of money. Thinking that angel's going to come down and grant you the fucking wish. That's why it's so hard for people to grab the concept that I am the Archangel Michael right in front of you now. Fact is, I can take pain away. I can't cure it. Right? But I can stop the pain with my left. You still feel it a bit. And I can take it completely away with my right. That's the broken arm, the fucking whole bit. You can have a broken leg, and I'll take the pain away from that. And you won't feel the pain. You got to go to the hospital and they fix you. I'll even sometimes look inside. It looks like an x-ray vision in my mind. I can tell you what's going on in there, and I can tell what to tell the doctor. Said there's something in there like this, and there's a black spot like that. When they go and do the x-ray, the doctor, they find out I'm right. They find out, oh, that's a fracture in the shoulder blade. They'll go and check that, oh, there's a fracture in the shoulder blade. I don't know how over years, I've just learned how to use it very well. Don't know how I come about with it, but you're usually born with it. 3% of the population of the earth usually are born with something like this. You know, I don't like to flaunt it around too much because people freak right out. You know, I don't even have to touch you. I can just put my hand over you about that far away, and if I just go like this here, and you'll actually feel inside where the pain is, you feel like I've grabbed it. You go, ah! And then automatically it'll go numb, and then I pull it out, and I'll throw it away. I have to do it a few times, depending on how much pain's in there. But it's like removing the bad energy, because that's all pain is. Pain is receptive energy. Right? You take that out, there's no more fucking pain. That's why when they give you the drugs to stop the pain, it stops the receptives in the brain from feeling it. I just do it the fucking different way. And because they can't recreate this one that I do, This class is a pseudoscience or magic. Or because people don't understand it, they'll say it's dark magic. Well, I haven't cannibalized anything yet to a magic creature, cannibalized a magic creature or a magic man, so I've got no dark magic in me. And I have not learnt dark magic in the dark classes to learn them to use them. I've learnt the dark magic to know what I'm fighting against. So I know some fucking pretty dark magic too, but I don't use that. I only know that so I know what it is. I know how to defend it, and I know how to defend myself against dark magic. It's quite easy. For me. For me, it's quite easy. It's very easy, actually. Your dark magic can't hurt me one bit. I just step out of that. I just step clean out of it. Like it's a raincoat, put it on the ground, step to the side, and that's the end of that. All your dark magic will be taken away. And then I'll touch you, and you will have no magic at all. I'll fucking take that magic right out of you. That's why a lot of the old ones up there are a bit fearful. Because they do have some magic, and I know if I really want to, I'll take it out of them. They'll never have it again. I've never used it in an evil fashion. I've never really used it at all, that one. I know a lot of tricks that I've never used. I've stopped the pain a bit. I've done that a few times. There's a few other things I can do, I just don't do it. I just don't do it. Start doing things like that, people want you to do all that shit forever. No, that's not what I'm here for. I got that for some reasons to help me along the way. But yes, I can stop pain. Can't do it in myself. That's the fucking worst part, guys. It really is. The worst part is you can't stop the pain in yourself. You can do it to everybody else, but not to yourself, because that's selfish, then. That's why I'm getting back to the selfish world that we are. We've got to stop being selfish. A true way of loving someone is not what you want. It's not how you feel. It's not how you lust for that person. Not how you want to hold that person. Or you want to guide them. It's not how you want. If you really love someone, it's what about they want. And if they want to be a certain way, then maybe you have to compromise, because they got to have it. It's a two-way thing. They got to think about you as well. This is true love. When you think about the other person, that is real love. Real love in its proper way. When you think about the other person. So if that other person doesn't like you no more and wants to leave, well, that's where that saying comes from. If you truly love somebody, let them go. It's not just about the father letting the son go or the mother letting the son go, That's about letting someone you love go. And if that person really doesn't want to be with you, no matter how much it hurts, if you really love them, you let them go. That's real love, because that's what they want. That's how you love somebody. You still got to ask a few things for yourself. That's a given, because there has to be a double-weighted story. When you're only caring about them, and they're not caring about you, that's not love. That's a one-sided, selfish relationship. Love is when you both care about what the other one's thinking. And by doing that, you should get what you want. That's how love works. People get together in relationships as he's my he, she or he. Everyone's got their own wallet. Everyone's got their own income. They fucking, mine, that's my money. I earned that money. No. It's so wrong. My parents, how they got passed. Yes, they had their own little bank accounts each. Just for spend money and play money. But all the joint accounts that they had together, and all the main money in it, the house, everything was joint. If you're going to really make it in a relationship, you have to have joined everything. No matter who pulls in the bigger check, you're a fucking team. Or that one that does the pull in the bigger money just gives you a little bit more moral standing in the house. That is it. You know, this bullshit, I pull in the money, why should I have to support them? Well, you fucking love them, you should do. And if they're not earning as enough as you, well, you fucking bring them into what you're earning and fucking so you level up, you're both the same level. See, that's the division thinking before you even go into a fucking relationship. This pre-lumps, I reckon pre-lumps should be banned. Because that's not love. You don't go into fucking love writing up a contract. Fuck off. Where's that love? That's a Satan thing, contracting up like that. See, Satan got into that one day, may just fucking do that pre-lump. Wedding's supposed to be a fucking ceremonial thing. A union of two people coming together, admitting their love for each other, and to death do them part. Right? And you got all this fucking banter going on. Not, we'll sign this contract here because Satan wants us to fucking have rules. So fucking I can be selfish and all the money I earn, even though you're going to become accustomed to it, you can't fucking have any of it. Because I'm going to be a cunt, even though I'm going to marry you. Come on, wake up. That's Satan at his best, right there. If you can't see that, you're a fool. Pre-lump, fucking, if you love somebody, you fucking accept them. You just make rules. They get in there and they fucking deliberately try to take your money. The judge can weigh that up and say, oh, well, you do 10 years jail. That'll fucking stop that one. That'll stop that. So you don't need pre-lumps. You just fucking change the law. Simple as that. That'll stop your fucking gold diggers. No, it's all about fucking self. No, it's not all about self. And the government takes more and more responsibility off it, but yet it enforces more and more power over us. Yeah, it wipes us out like YouTube. Changing all the laws. That's why we're going through this copyright laws. They're going to try and alienate themselves. Since those YouTubers unalive themselves, they are fucking 100% responsible for allowing that to go on, for allowing them to create that hate between each other. They are 100% responsible. So they fucking alienated themselves straight away. They're going to keep doing it. They got a whole team of guys up there, fucking billion dollar platform guys. That means they got a room full of about 11 lawyers, top fucking notch fucking barristers and that, working out day and night, put the fucking laws and shit out, how they can get around shit. Right? Don't think they don't, because they fucking do. I'll just hire out a firm here. We need you to work out this here so we got everyone fucked and we wipe our hands clean. No worries. 6 barristers get on it, come back to it 2 days later, here's the fucking list, YouTube, bang, change all the laws. Nowadays, they could probably even AI program. They give it to that day, and AI program says, hey, fucking update it like this, you got them all fucked. That way you wash your hands clean. You can still make all the money off people killing each other and fucking bullying each other, but you got your hands clean now. I call it a Roman conquistador fucking act. Because he washed his hands clean of Jesus. Come on, that's what's happening. Don't believe us not. It's not believe the hype shit. This ain't the hype. This is the fact. That's how YouTube's gonna do us all. They're quite smart. Like my sister said, this platform's not gonna be the money-making platform it used to be. Because they're not paying her like they used to. So there's a change in the mix. And she's one that earns $35,000 from this platform. They only gave her 25, so they dropped 10 grand. So she's fucking pissed off at me for some reason. Not my fault. But yes. And to someone like that, $10,000, well, because they lived like that the way she lives, well, that's big money. To me, that's huge money. That's huge money. That's 2 months' wages. You know what I'm saying? That's 2 months' wages. Crazy. But see, that's what it is. So YouTube's cracking down. The copyright wars are about to begin. Protect your channel. Be careful what you put up. If you're going to put up content about the black owl, do your research about the copyright on that before you do. Because I believe now that that one will have its ass covered. Because it's been studying, been preparing itself for war. or because it's, got struck by Danny. And yet it still comes out and has a go at Danny. How ridiculous. But she'll learn. She will learn. One way or another, she will learn. So will some other people. But at the moment, she's the main one. Once we get rid of her, we can actually concentrate on fucking being normal, running normal content, doing normal things, promoting people normally. But why we got that one floating around us, creating all this disharmony? All these people that are trolling us, people getting struck, my friends and family getting struck online. Crazy. Well, this is the Archangel Michael, signing off for now. I'm glad those come that have, it would be nice if I get a few more likes, but you get that. You get that. Some people might want to sit on the fence. Some people might just come in for the Lord's Prayer. Some people might just come here because they're lonely and bored. But all are welcome to Sparta. All are welcome to Sparta. And never be afraid to talk if you don't want to, don't have to. But never be afraid to talk in Sparta. Everyone has a voice, and everyone will be listened to. Not everything will be abided by or not adhered to, but you'll be listened to, and you'll be treated fairly. You'll be treated very fairly. I believe in everyone having a chance. But when you have more and more chances and you just don't want to listen, there's only so much you can tolerate. There's only so much you can handle before you burst, like Gordon said, before you have enough. We've reached out the olive branch of peace, an olive branch of help, many times. We have. Every fucking week we try to put out that olive branch. And the one they come with, oh, you come over onto my chat and sort it out. No. No, you're going to be foolish and give them all the fucking info, go onto their chat where they can control it and fucking put you in the center so they can bully the shit out of you, because that's all they're going to do. That's all they want to do. That's all she allows to happen on her platform. All that platform does. Brings you in, turns you into a piece of fucking boxing meat, and then lets the whole chat and everyone box the shit out of you. While she sits back there and says, oh, I'm done. This is my channel. So your channel likes to bully people. You like to pull people in and bash them. That's the type of person you're dealing with, guys. She's the one that's violent. If she could grab a hold of you, put you in there, she'd actually physically bash you, that one. There's something wrong with her head. She actually won't control her physical reactions. You know, you literally put them two, Jaguar and Maggie, in a room right now. I guarantee you Jackie will sit there and look at her, but I guarantee you Maggie will get up and try to have a crack. Because she's that way inclined. She's a mean lady. And what credibility? Rock up there with your cousin? You think you're going to have some credibility because you sit there with your cousin that's a little bit fucking darker skinned than you? Come on, Maggie. You just been bagging all that stuff before. Why are you trying to pull that one around? Fucking you should look at her content. How she talks about race and colour. She got no fucking idea. And she's very racist indeed. Very racist. Even against her own people. How fucking crazy is that? But you just need to fucking not, we won't look at that one. You will have her dribble her shit. Won't look at her content, go through every bit of her fucking content and you see if I'm bloody wrong. She is very racist, that one. Very racist. Even against her own. You know? And that's terrible. And she's allowed to get away with that. Allowed to get monetized with that. Allowed to do whatever she wants, that one. And I even thinks that on his mind. Got the chat convinced too. 235 people over there going, no, Maggie, oh, Maggie, oh, Maggie, oh, fucking this so disgustingly fucking sickening. It's like, look, really, really? Oh, gee, these are the type of people I wouldn't mind slipping off the fucking earth, you know what I mean? I no problem. Fucking, you're gonna think like that, these are all fucking twits. We don't need twit. That type of thinking is backwards in the fucking evolutionary scale. People like Maggie and her chat, the way they carry on, that's backwards. That's why we're going backwards in the fucking evolutionary scale instead of fucking forwards. Because we don't need cunts. And that's what they're being. I know people don't like that word, but that's what they are being. It's a descriptive word, people, and it describes them perfectly. I could tell you that it's not actually a female part, because it's not. People have just got that one mixed up. But I'm not going to tell you the joke that goes with it, because that's a bit rude, and a lot of the people that support my channel are females. But often you'll find vagina attached to a cunt. The cunt's the person. It's got nothing to do with the fucking private part. Get it right. Crazy. I am sorry about that. I know people don't like that word, but you got it wrong about that word. That's all. But that's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Yes, well, been on for the hour. I should get my watch hours up. And that's another thing. All I'm trying to do is get this to a situation where it's monetized. And I've got a little bit of extra money I might be able to get for my kids. Make their world a little bit better. Whatever money I also earn, I'm actually going to put back into my Sparta. I'm going to put back into the people that support. I'm going to make great things for them. Might even have some sort of a raffle. We never know. If I get money from this, I'm going to be given. I'm going to be giving back to it. I'm not going to be one that talks about doing it and you never see any result. I'm not going to be one that runs side ones and put my PayPal, and I'm not fucking into that. I'm a bit smarter than that, guys. People look at it like, oh, you get that direct money. Yes, you do. You get all that nice money and everything, that's good, yep. And you can claim it off as donation, that's good, yep. That'll be fucking taxed soon. And I'll tax that more than fucking using YouTube. You wait and see. Taxman and the government won't miss out on those dollars. When they see that's going, they're working out how to fucking get that off you too. So when you find out to get all this fucking, unless you're an actual official help organization that's been registered, you won't be able to ask fucking donation money. I'll slip that one right off you. You have to go through those other platforms. Like fucking GoFundMe and shit. So there still is a cut coming out. So there's still tax coming out. So they're still being taxed. That's money that's taxable, guys. They want to get a hold of it. And they will. So I'm not going to even bother going that way because they're going to fucking get a hold of that soon. They'll stop that bullshit. You just quickly see it. It's coming. It's coming. You turn everything, you get rid of petrol off the streets and there's all electric car. They're going to fucking find tax money from somewhere else. Find it from that. Right? Because that's basically money that they're looking at, well, you're going to claim that all as donation. Well, technically, you're not a donation company. And once you've earned over $100, you have to start paying us tax. So be careful. Myself, if I was a true person, I was doing it that way, I would do it the proper way. I'd put that in my tax return. I say I would donate this much money during this amount of time, and I'll put that into the tax department, and they'll work out how much tax I have to pay on that, and I'll pay that. That way I'll cover my ass. Right? You want to be selfish? Go like that, go like that. You get done soon. My sister told me, she said, yes, I have all that on the side, but she says it's also good to be part of the fucking YouTube crew. Because that way you get the protection. That way they can actually operate some of the stuff for you. They might take your 40, 45%. She says, offer them 50. I said, what? She said, if they do it, offer them half of what you're going to put in. That way they can actually manage your fucking thing too. and you'll be looked right after. And even though you get all these strikes against you and strikes against you, they won't have to take you off. YouTube will fucking help you and back you up. See, if you want YouTube to be part of us, you actually got to fucking give them part. You can't fucking get nothing with nothing. Right? You got to pay a little bit to get a little bit. People run that banter, oh, YouTube, get this. Yes, it is going to an evil corporation. Yes, it is, but you got to fucking utilize the fucking tools that are there. If you put all your shit through YouTube, monetize all your shit through YouTube, and they get their cut, your channel will get protected. That's money in the bank for them. Why do you think Magi's channel gets protected like it does? Money in the bank. She's trying to do it the other way too, but she still gets a lot through this YouTube. Always be mindful. Like when fucking D, that was the most stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard. No, I'm going to not do YouTube. I don't want the money. I don't want them to get the money. Well, that's it. If you fucking start paying YouTube, they'll even make your channel progress. They'll advertise it more. You'll get more fucking likes. You'll get more views. You'll get more subs. You give a little, you'll get a little bit back. Why do you think all these content creators on YouTube are protected? They join up to YouTube. YouTube is a good place. We met here on YouTube. We're all good people. I've met some good friends, some really nice ones. Some good people. Some that I'm going to be real friends in real life. And that's great. That's a good thing. So YouTube is not bad. People that run it are bad. The platform itself is not bad, guys. It's actually quite a good platform. It's the people that make the rules and the people that run it. They're the bad guys. Don't blame YouTube, the actual channel. We need to take it back over. So it's all good content creators. So the people that are in charge do follow the rules. And we get rid of all the black owls who are nothing but troll ductivists. That's the troll farm. Talking about the troll, she's got the troll farm running right there, guys. They say the troll farm doesn't exist. Well, she's got it running. Full rip. Full rip. 235 fucking trolls in the chat. All cheering on like a bunch of fucking monkeys. Crazy. Over what? Over what? That sounds like an old lady chatting on about what the next door neighbor was up to. That's what it's like. Come on, guys. You really want to live like that? Go to Magic's chat. Fuck your brain right up. Turn into a dumb cunt. Give her all your money. Make it wane. And fucking be brain dead for the rest of your life. You'll never have a fucking thought that's really real or tangible. You'll always be considered as a fuckwit in my eyes. Right? And you're never worth fucking nothing. And when it comes to time, I'll make sure that that list that you've got in there are the first to be slipped off. Because we don't need fuckwits like thinking like that in this world. Right? We already got enough fucking dickheads out there without a fucking whole chat of fuckwits. Literally, that's how I'm going to select it. When I kick it off, that's how I'm going to select it. I'm going to get all these real big bad guys. I'm taking them out. I'm going to look at little lists like that and say, okay, you want to fucking be like, I'll just get rid of that whole fucking chat. One go, boom. 235 and the black owl. These all fucking be dead in 6 weeks. Even an hour or 6 weeks. Spewing and shitting black blood. Whatever you try to do to fucking stop it, well, it just makes it worse. Suffer that one. I'm not joking. That's what it can do. That's how evil this fucking thing is. That's how powerful this thing is. That's how it kills you. Right? That's it. That's how it does it. It's extremely powerful. The soul in it is extremely powerful that you can take a picture of it. And even the picture can do the same thing as the real thing in my pocket. Yeah, you're going to be thinking, how did the government let him have it? Because they can't fucking touch me. They don't want to mess with it. No one else. Or there's only one person that can touch this now other than me. And he's the bad guy. The main cheese. Satan himself. He's the only one that can touch these. I've had them for that long now. That's it. No one can touch them. They're too deadly. They will kill you. If you physically touch them into your skin. Only men can touch them and see them anyway. They try to take it off me. They'll have to find some way. They have to move it around with a robot arm or anything like that, because anyone that touches it, anyone comes within about the meter radius is going to die. All right? It's kind of bound to me. So now I've got to complete this. I'm the only one that can do it. The only other person that can touch it is the bad guy, and we can't let the bad guy touch it. And that's as simple as that. I'm left alone to do what I do, as crazy it might fucking seem, because I've got a terrible challenge. I already had my offer out there. I got the guns and all that, wanting me to sign my secrets at the military thing out near Cambodia. I said no. No. I wouldn't be talking to you now. I would have given them that creature, and I would have been the worst, to sit with a failed God and be a product of the fucking devil. Signed up. But it ain't happening. Right? Not on my watch. So they give me clear birth. Simple as that. They just leave me alone. If I get it before them, too bad. They won't stop me. They're trying to get it before me. Oh, yes, they are. But they won't stop me when I come to get it either. As strange as that sounds. There's only one person fitted to ride that, and that's fucking me. I got the keys, so I got to be the bastard to ride it. That's how the legend goes. Oh, even before I was born, this legend was fucking spoken about. So like I said, a lot of yous get to choose in life what you have to be. I was born into this. I was born this. I've been trained like this. I've been taught like this. And for 28 years, I've actually had them ready to complete my mission. For God, for humanity. Because what it is the end of all life. Can't let the bad guys have. This really will end it. Far more than any of you nukes ever will. This will end it. This will end every microbe on Earth. So Earth will never be fertile again. Most fertile pill in the whole galaxy. This can take it out. And then you have the tip, which wrote the story of life to begin with. So you can rewrite the whole lot. I got to put them in a place where no one can ever touch them. And there is such a place. It's impenetrable. Nothing can get in there. And they can stay in there forever. And then life will live forever. That's my little job in this thing. Right? If I can't do it one way, well, he prefers I be the one that rides the pale horse. Because they want death to ride it and use it as a weapon against humanity. Pale horse is not evil. Pale horse is a dragon that just wants to be free. Okay? And he's running free now. For now. This time, I'm not going to do it straight away. I want to. So this burden is off my back. So this evil is out of my pocket. It's like real pure evil. Really is. It's like ridiculously stupid what it actually can do. If you could see it, what it is, and then you see it for yourself, what it does. It's ridiculously stupid. It's beyond what we're taught in schools or how we're taught through life, you know what I mean? So it's been a little bit of a hard thing for me to grasp as well. But I know what it does, and I know it's true. It's very strange. Very powerful for what it is. And like I said, even a picture of it, I put it up here, the picture of it does the same thing. That's some fucking pretty strange power, man. That's a pretty strange soul. But see, we're humans. We're smart. We can synthesize things, reanimate things. Like they're trying to reanimate those ancient cells they find in the permafrost from thousands of years ago. Well, they'll crack this bastard open. They'll try to reanimate the little life in there. And they'll do that. That'll actually kill every microbe on Earth. That'll actually kill everything. if that comes alive. Because it's the pure piece of evil. It's the pure piece of evil. It's dead, but it's dormant. It's got a soul. And a soul is the one that's doing the damage. It can kill 3 billion people in its current form, state form, in its hibernation, in a sense. But humans want to get it, they want to reanimate it. Fuck life off completely. And why I call it the full stop, because that big dragon, they hid Mother Nature's signature inside it. Right? That's 1,000 galaxies long, being miniaturized and put inside that one. Right? And this is the full stop. He run around, they'll shoot at him like they have been with tanks, dropping fucking wrecking balls on his head, shooting with the big 50 calibers, all kinds of shit they've chucked at this guy. Terrible what they've done to this creature. Terrible how they've hunted him. Yet they can't stop him, can't penetrate him. He just looks at him and like he gets angrier. I pulled his full stop out on him. He'll stop straight away. Because he's half and half. He's a male and he's a female. This is a life taker. And it's more affinity to take the female because females are life givers. You see? So that's why girls can't even see it. Because it's more likely to jump out and bite 2 girls. Make us very sick and die. So that's why it's like that. And because he's half female, he'll be frightened shit right out of it that he won't die, see? Because he's immortal. The only thing that can kill him is this deer head that I have. Like I said, the keys to end all life. The same one where you see the King George with a spear stabbing the mortal lizard. And now the son gets himself painted up with a picture exactly the same. The King of England's son. Exactly the same. He's up there with his fucking stupid fucking smiley face head, which I reckon is very weird. To me anyway. But yeah, same thing. That's what I got in my pocket right here. You go and have a look at the painting, and if you can see what I got, you shit your pants. You shit your pants. It's a big thing that I have to do. This YouTube stuff, come on, guys. I'm going to try and get this back together. Going to get this all on the right road. We'll do these things. I'll be with you probably for a few years. End of Aquarius is 16 years away, so I got a bit of time. But I want to do this before then, before I'm too old of body, not be able to do it. And yeah, I'm going to write it. Fucking oath I'm going to write it. No chance about that. I am going to write it. But if I write it, it won't be as the angel of death will come to create death. To be writing it, try and help him get away. To keep him free and teach him. Because he needs to be taught. He needs to be brought in with a faith lead. Through faith. And he needs to be taught. Ways of God, ways of man, ways of nature, and the way he needs to be as a shield for humankind. Because that is his true purpose, to protect us. And he will. He will. He will. Yes. See? That is. Ah. And this is like this from Warburton, this one. Same lady that made these sticks, made the tap sticks. She made this one. Now he got a different name for him because it's a different language, but his name is Ninja. As you would call marrow in the bone. The marrow that makes the bone. Everything comes from the marrow. Oh, the immune system, the making of the blood. Everything comes from the marrow. Marrow is the essential ingredient of the DNA. The main information. The full briefcase. So when you crack the bone, you get the good marrow out, which is the old people's favorite portion. You've got to get all out in one go, or you only get the knowledge in little bits. If that makes any sense to you. Well, here's the marrow. that all life and regeneration, the cells, and all that comes from. That's why his name is Dungeon. Signature of Mother Nature is inside that one. There you go. The way you know God is only the way you've been taught in the synagogue and that. My people are the oldest culture accepted on this planet. More than 65,000 years old. So we've had to marry our old way culture to dreaming into the new leader of the galaxy, which is God. And he's only 8,500 years old. And if I could sit down and just listen how we married our story of the Mother Nature in with God, it might make a lot more sense to you. This battle between heaven and hell. You actually be knowing how it really is. How man has been really on this current fucking narrative run for globalism for the last 600 years. Driven by one main family. But that's for another time. I'm not alive. For some reason, my charger port's been playing up and doesn't want to charge my phone. I thought it was battery, and I thought, oh no, I won't be able to get a battery for a while, so I'll be lost contact with everybody. But thank God, it was just the charger port that died. Obviously wore out, wasn't connecting properly. So, lucky, technology. That's the first thing I'll start doing when I start getting monetized, is technology up, upgrade everything. Fucking go to StreamYard, get it all like the rest of the people. We might even have some pictures, but I'm going to do my research to make sure that those pictures I can actually show, and I will not ever get done for copyright on them. So that's why we got to be careful. I know we like pulling out these receipts on people. I know we love it. I know it's perfect to pull them out because it's 100% evidence. We're going to have to ease up and find another way. We're going to either have to reference it. In that time, you just reference what time it happened in the chat. And they have to go back and check that person's content themselves to make the connection. This way we can't get struck. This way we can't get struck. You'll find everything you put up on here now is subject to copyright. So be very careful, people. Be very careful, family. Watch over each other. Be safe. Keep the resolve. What happened the other day, just let it go. Don't ask anyone to join a side. Just let that one go. We'll let it slide. I still got one person to talk to, and I'll sort that one out when that happens. And we'll see if I can get some result there, because I want to. That person needs to have some sort of resolve as well. Won't say who. There'll come a time I'll talk to when it's time. And maybe that person will help us solve this all out, because that person is the one that can pretty much sort this little bit of bullshit out. We need to sort that out. I don't want to see it escalating, so I'm glad it hasn't. I haven't gone online yet, so I don't know, because sometimes I close my eyes, I open them up, and we had fucking war. And then I got to choose sides, and this one hates that one, and that one that was a friend is a fucking liar, and oh my God, welcome to the YouTube streets. I'd rather go out in the fucking country, not worry about the phone at all, guys. True. You're lucky I got some faith, some love, and I am the Archangel Michael, and I will see you soon. Thank you for coming. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit. Oh, right now, my nephew Joshua's home, and it's raining outside, so he'll be very wet. Archangel Michael, signing off for now. I'll see you soon. Be live tomorrow night. Same time, same bat channel. See you later. Oh, this bloody thing won't go off of me. I hate this bloody phone sometimes.